Well, hello, sports fans, strangers, and welcome back to another Rick's Cards adventure. Yes, I know I've been gone a while, but I had some health issues, and we're back on track here now, and so hopefully we can get back and keep this thing in order. So we're looking at episode number 84. So if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment. Let me know what you think. Got quite a few here that's backed up on me, so let's get right into it. The first return we have coming out of Kansas City, Missouri. It is a 5 of 5, took 407 days, and it is from Mr. Steve Renko. Mr. Renko signed a 72 tops for me. He's been a very good signer, by the way. He signed a, let's see what we got, 71 tops. Got a very nice signature. He's also signed this, 73 tops. Let's check this out, 74 tops, I should say. And he signed a 81 tops for me. So I thank you, Mr. Steve Renko. Got him on Montreal, got him on the Cubs and Boston. So very nice return from Mr. Steve Renko. Coming up next out of Santa Barbara, California. It's a 2 of 2, took 49 days, and it's from Mr. Casey Candell. Mr. Candell signed 2 of these 91 Donruss for me. So I thank you, Mr. Candell, for that. And with 2, that means I have 1 for trade. So again, I am up for blind trades if you so desire. I've got quite a few duplicates of signatures that I have that I could trade for you. So let me know if you need anything, and I'll help you out. The next one coming out of Orlando, Florida. It's a 1 of 1, and it took 59 days. A NASCAR return from Mr. David Blaney. Mr. Blaney signed this 2002 Press Pass card. These are pretty cool cards. They're very hard to keep in shape there with those corners on them, but comes out very nice. They look a lot better in person. So I thank you, Mr. Blaney. Up next, we'll keep it mixed up a little bit. We got one coming out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's a 3 of 3, and it is from a football NFL return, 52 days, and it is Mr. J, and I'm going to have trouble with his Reimersima, I believe is how it's pronounced, and a tight end from the Buffalo Bills back then. He signed this 2000 score for me. He also signed a auto card, and he, for the shits and giggles, signed 2 index cards with his number on it, 85. So technically that was a 4 of 4, or 4 of 2 actually. Sent him the 2, and he sent the index card. So thank you, Mr. Reimersima. How about next, another NFL return coming out of Kansas City, Missouri. This is a 2 of 2, took 201 days, and it is from Mr. Andy Heck. Mr. Heck signed this 89 tops, and he also signed a auto card for me. So thank you, Mr. Andy Heck, for your autograph. Up next, this one took 169 days out of San Diego, California. It's a 3 of 3, and it is from Mr. Kurt Stillwell. Mr. Stillwell signed this 91 Donruss for me. He also signed a 90 Fleer. Those really look good signed. And he also signed a 91 Tops. So thank you, Mr. Stillwell. Up next, coming out of, let's see, this one out of Kansas City, Missouri. This one took 406 days. I kind of wrote this one off. It's a 2 of 2. And from what I see, a lot of people are starting to get him back. And it's Mr. Frank White. Frank White, who was charging, I see on some of these guys, $20. But I sent this one over 400 days ago. He signed this 87 Fleer award winner card for me. And he also signed a auto card. So I thank you, Mr. Frank White, for that return. And you never know what's going to come in the mail sometimes when you forget about one and they're way out there waiting to just come back and surprise you. Okay, up next, coming out of Shreveport, Louisiana, a 2 of 2, took 98 days, and it is from Mr. Scott Gereltz. Mr. Gereltz signed this 91 Fleer for me. Those yellows really pop, don't they? Nobody liked these cards, but for autographs, they are great. And he also signed a 88 Donruss. So I thank you, Mr. Gereltz, for your autograph. Up next, an NFL again return out of Parts Unknown. It is a 116-day-old return, a 2 of 2, and it comes from Andrew Ware. He signed 2 of these 90 scores for me. Mr. Andrew Ware, class of 90 draft pick. So I thank you, Mr. Ware, for your autograph. Up next, a 195-day return. A lot of old returns I've got. This one out of Baltimore, Maryland. It's a 1 of 1. And it is from Mr. Mike Bordick. Mr. Bordick signed this 92 Topps for me. And he also sent his business card there. If you have any inklings to give him a call, he's the Baseball Warehouse Ambassador. So he is the chairman of the board. So I thank you, Mr. Mike Bordick. Again, that took 195 days. Thank you, sir. Up next, 66-day return out of St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a 2 of 2, and it is from NFL player Keenan McCardell. Keenan McCardell, a wide receiver out of, let's see, what is it? I want to say Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville. Signed it with his name, his number, and he also signed a auto card for me with his number on it. So I thank you, Mr. Keenan McCardell, for your autograph. We've got a few left here. This next one, coming out of Santa Ana, California, only took 6 days. A real quick one. I sent this out and I've been wanting to get him for a while. And it's Mr. Roger Repos. I got him on this 66 Topps. And I also got him on a 72 Topps. On the Yankees and the Angels there. Roger Repos. I know there's somebody out there that's collecting all Roger Repos cards. So I forget who it was that's doing it, but it's interesting what guys will collect. Okay, this next one is one that I hurried up and got out because I saw he was signing. It took 13 days out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's a 3 of 3, and I was very happy to get this back. And it is from Mr. Rick Royschel. I got his brother earlier in the year, and Mr. Royschel signed this Diamond King, this 88 Diamond King. He also signed a 78 Topps, and the one I really needed was the one with his brother that I had already gotten, and I went to go send to his brother, send to Rick Royschel, and I seen that he wasn't signing. And now all of a sudden he was, so I sent it out, and sure enough, he signed it and completed this card, the Big League Brothers card, this 77 Topps. So really happy to get this one. Thought this was very cool. So thank you, Mr. Royschel, both of you, for your autographs. Coming up next, a 66-day return out of West Palm Beach. It is a 2 of 2 from Mr. Tom Lawless. Mr. Lawless signed this 88 Topps for me. And he also signed a 90 Donruss. So I thank you, Mr. Lawless, for your autograph, sir. Had to get him on the Cardinals. And last but not least, a star, one of my favorite movie stars, actress. It's a 2 of 2. It took 38 days out of Santa Clarita, California. And it is Miss Charlize Theron. She signed this, all my best. I sent this to her address that I found. And she signed this one, and she signed this one. I love that. I love this movie, by the way. If you ever get a chance to see it, see it. There's like 50 ways to die in the West or something like that. But I really like this one, Miss Charlize Theron. So I thank you for watching, and thank you for all my autographs, and please subscribe, like, and comment. Until then, always hustle. You never know who's watching. Bye.